Zero.
रिकॉर्डिंग करके यूट्यूब पे डाल देते हैं।
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahilladzi hadana lihada wa ma kunna linahtadiya laula an hadana Allah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsan ila yaumiddin. Amma ba'd. Dear brothers in Islam, rahimakumullah. Tonight inshallah we'll continue our lessons on Riyadh Sholihiin, reading the verses of Quran and also hadith from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So before we continue, just to remind me and all of us that what we are doing is to try to follow the teaching of Islam, the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In one of the hadith, to motivate us, Prophet sallam said, "Kullu ummati yadkhuluna al-jannah." All of the people in the nation of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will enter the heaven of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Illa, except man abad. Except people who didn't want to enter. Illa man abad. Except people who didn't want to enter Jannah. Then the companion, they said, who? Is there any people who didn't want to enter to Jannah? Is there any such people who didn't want to enter to Jannah? Then Prophet said, Man ata'ani dakhala al-jannah wa man asani faqad aba. So whoever follow Prophet sallam, then he will enter Jannah, and whoever didn't follow the teaching of the Prophet sallam, actually he didn't want to go to Jannah. He didn't want to go to Jannah. So what we've done today and for the previous week, hopefully just to prove that inshallah we really intend to follow the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And for that, one of the way is by studying the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is one of the important way to follow Prophet sallam. First is of course to study what's the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because without knowing, it is impossible to follow. Without knowing the knowledge, it is impossible to follow. Okay? So tonight, inshallah, we continue this book, Riyadh Sholihiin, one of the famous book in hadith, written by Imam Rahimahullah. And now we are studying, inshallah, chapter 14. Chapter 14. Last, we discussed chapter 13, when Imam Nawawi Rahimahullah made the chapter about there are many ways to do good things. Many ways to do good things. Many ways which inshallah will make us enter the heaven of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Even with the maybe smallest thing, such as what? Which we discussed before, like clearing the something dangerous in the street. Prophet ﷺ explained that there's one people in the heaven of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the reason why he become the people of heaven of Jannah is because he clearing the branch of tree in the street, which would be dangerous for other people. So he put it away from the street. So because of that, then he become the people of heaven of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. But again, in another part, as in the previous hadith that we discussed, that heaven is closed, but also hell of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also closed. There are some action that might bring us to the heaven of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. By our tongue, maybe we said something which humiliate or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, humiliate our religion. So this is dangerous. So again, there are many ways of doing good things, but today Imam Nawawi like to give us new lessons. Many ways of doing good things, but some people go too extreme. He perform good things, but it is too much, beyond something which teach in Islamic teaching. Okay? So inshallah, the chapter named by Imam Nawawi, Bab fil iqtisad fil ibadah. Bab fil iqtisad. Iqtisad means balance in ibadah. Be moderate in ibadah. Not go beyond something teach by this religion. Okay? So first, in the beginning, Imam Nawawi rahimahullah quote two verses in Quran. first في سورة الطه, Allah SWT said طه, and then continue ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى. ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى. Allah SWT said, after saying the word طه, ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى. Allah SWT not giving you this Quran لتشقى, to give you difficulties. So Quran come to us not to give us difficulty, not to make us difficult with what is given, written here. So Allah said again, Ma anzalna alayka al-Qur'ana litashqa. That Allah didn't give you this Quran to make you desperate, to make you distressed. No. But inshallah this is to make you happy. Because in Quran they are source of happiness, rahmah. Okay? So this is one thing. And also religion of Islam, because religion of Islam base its sources is in Quran. So it is impossible that religion in Islam is something make us distressed, something make us difficult. This is not the character of Islamic religion, the teaching of Islam. Okay, so again, from this verses, we know that Allah SWT said, "Ma anzalna alayka al-Qur'ana litashqa." So if someone said the Quran is just to make us distressed, to make us feeling difficult with this religion, with all the rules in the Quran, so there's something wrong, but not the Quran. There's something wrong. Maybe ourselves wrong. How we understand Quran wrong, or our heart may be wrong. Because we know sometimes when other people told us to do something, even it is easy, but again we still feel hard to do it. We still feel hard to perform it. Okay? Because the condition of our heart is not ready for those orders, for the command. Okay? And in verses fi Surah Al-Baqarah, after explaining about fasting, Allah Ta'ala said, "Yuridu Allahu bikumul yusra wa la yuridu bikumul usra." After explaining about fasting, so this is fasting also something which many people say this is difficult. Some people say this is not human. Something which is impossible. How can people not eat from the dawn until Maghrib? How can? It's impossible. It's not human. Some people say like this. But again, Allah SWT said, "Yuridu Allahu bikumul yusra wa la yuridu bikumul usra." Allah SWT intend to you al-yusra, easiness. And Allah SWT never intend to you usra, something hard. Okay? And if you remember that Allah SWT is the one who created us. So when someone said it is impossible for us to do this, while Allah SWT who created us said it's impossible, then who have the right to be believed? Allah or this person? Of course Allah SWT, because Allah who created us. Allah who created us. Okay? But again, Alhamdulillah, if we feel not strong, that this religion gives ways out, not to fasting at that time and change in other time. So this religion is easy. Okay? And also regarding the wudu, explanation about wudu and also tayammum, in that verses we Surah Al-Ma'idah, Allah SWT explained also that Allah SWT didn't want something hard for you. Allah SWT not intending something difficult for you. Okay? So again, this is from Quran. Okay? Even when Allah SWT said about jihad, when Allah SWT said about jihad fi Surah Al-Hajj, Allah SWT said, "Wajahidu fillahi haqqa jihadi." Perform jihad in path of Allah SWT with truly jihad, with the truly jihad, with the best jihad which you can perform. Okay? What kind of jihad? We talked about jihad many times, but what we are meaning with jihad here? Fi sabilillah. Is it only war?
And if you do for something like the other person, it is jihad. If you do any wrong things, put in aside, because maybe somebody can be, it is jihad. It's different kind of.
So jihad is the bottom line. We need to stress is jihad is not only war in jihad in the war, not only that part, but that also jihad. I mean, don't also go too extreme on this side and too extreme on this side. Some people say that is not jihad. That's jihad if we need that, but this time we don't need to war in Japan. There is no war here. So the jihad is like, as we say, jihad to struggle to seek the knowledge. This is jihad. Jihad to apply the knowledge, as explained. This is jihad. And jihad to spread the knowledge about Islam. This is jihad. When you try to make other people understand about Islam, this is jihad.
Because non-Muslims we can teach to another person.
Yes. So this is also jihad. Okay? So many types of jihad. So Allah said, "Wajahidu fillahi haqqa jihadi." We truly jihad. So the point of jihad is to give our best. This is jihad. Jihad is to give our best. So this is the bottom line of jihad. Okay? But after jihad, then Allah said, "Huwa ijtabakum." Huwa ijtabakum. Allah already choose you to perform this religion. So this is honor. Allah choose you to bring this religion, this holy religion. Huwa ijtabakum. Allah choose you. And then continuation Allah said, وَمَا جَعَلَ لَكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ مِنْ حَرَجٍ. But Allah never made in this religion something hard, something difficult. So this is promise from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So if you feel something difficult, again there's problem. But the problem is not in the religion, it's not in the Quran. The problem is maybe in our understanding about Quran, our understanding about Islam, about teaching of Islam. Even in the Quran, in the Hadith, which inshallah we're going to read also, Prophet ﷺ said, "Ad-dinu yusrun." So this is clear. This is so obvious. Ad-dinu yusrun. That this religion is yusrun, easy. This religion is easy. This religion told you to pray by standing. But if you cannot, then you can sit down. If you cannot sit down, you can lay down. It's easy. Okay? So there are many things which show the easiness of Deen Islam. Okay? The easiness of the religion of Islam. So this is the muqaddimah. We need to understand that Islam is the easy religion. The teaching of Islam is easy. But some people, sometimes because of their spirit, they're going too far and they make this religion something hard. Again, not because of the religion is wrong, but because they are misunderstand about the Islam. And we'd like to see, inshallah, in the hadith, the example of that. First, in the hadith, an Aisha radiyallahu anha, from Aisha radiyallahu anha, anna Nabiy sallallahu alaihi wasallam dakhala alayha wa indaha imra'atun. So this is the stories. So Aisha radiyallahu anha is accepting guests, ladies. Then Prophet Salam came. Then Prophet Salam said, "Qala man hadihi?" Who is he? Who is he? Who is he? So this is another lesson. If husband came to the house and he watched there's ladies with his wife, it is okay for him to ask, who is he? This is the action of our Prophet Muhammad, because it is important to check who come to your house, and it is your right because you're the leader in the house, because maybe something dangerous for the house. So Prophet asked Aisha, who is he? Man hadihi? Who is that lady?
Who is she?
Sorry, who is she?
She.
Who is that lady? Sorry. See. Okay. Who is she? Who is that lady? Who is the guest? Then Aisha said, قالت هذه فلانة تذكر من صلاتها. So this is the ladies which famous because of his prayer. Because of his prayer. Means some scholars say because he pray many times. even the whole night. So he become famous because of this prayer. His action in prayer, which is, we can say, extreme, beyond what is taught by Islam. But then, what is said by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Prophet sallallahu said, "Qala ma alaykum." Prophet said, "Ma." Ma in Arabic means stop. Don't perform that kind of action by doing pray in an extreme way. In an extreme way. Okay? Then Prophet sallallahu said, "Alaykum bima tutiqun." Alaykum bima tutiqun. So you should perform something which you can do it. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't push yourself too hard. Okay? And this religion is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which knows your limit. So some people push this religion too hard. Okay? As we inshallah explain in many hadiths. So again, Prophet said, "Alaykum bima tutiqun." So this is the qaida also in this religion. As in the verse said, "Ittaqullaha mastata'tum." So be taqwa to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mastata'tum, as you can do it. So the best that you can do it. As in explanation, you can pray standing, but if you cannot, then you can sit down. This is one of the explanation of this qaida. Alaykum bima tutiqun. And then Prophet said, "Fawallahi." So in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, "La yamallu Allahu hatta tamallu." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never stop in giving you rewards until you stop. Right? Until you stop. وَكَانَ أَحَبُّ الدِّينِ إِلَيْهِ مَا دَاوَمَ صَاحِبُهُ عَلَيْهِ. So the best worship of person is the one which he can do it continuously. Is the one which he can do it continuously. And if she or he push some action too much, then he will not be continuous in doing it. For instance, he doing it, he pray Qiyamul Layl all the night. Ba'da Isha, then he pray all the night. All the night. But because Allah subhanahu created this religion also told us to do sleep, and Prophet sallallahu also told us to sleep. So he will not be able to be continuous in doing that. So this is not good. Okay? And she or he push himself too hard. Okay? So the lesson, Prophet sallallahu said, first lesson, alaykum bima tutiqun. You should perform something which you can do it. And if it is obligation, then we need to try it hard to be able to do this. And the second, for Allahi la yamallu hatta tamallu. Don't worry, Allah will not stop to giving you rewards until you stop. So Allah will never stop to giving you rewards until you stop. So the point is never stop. So be continuous in doing Ahmad. Even this is small. Another hadith, wa in qalla adwamuha wa in qalla. Even it is small, but this is performed continuously. Reading Quran may be just one page or half page, but we read it continuously every day. This is better than you finish one juz, one para. But then for 1 month you're finished. You never read again until the next month. So this is not good. The best is to perform something continuously. Okay, so this is the first lessons. So about these ladies which famous with the prayer. Okay? And more obvious in this hadith, also from Bukhari Muslim, and Anas ibn Malik radiallahu anhu qala, from Anas bin Malik, he said that Ja'a thalath, came 3 people to the house of the wives of the Prophet ﷺ. 3 people, and they asked about the activity, the worship of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay? And then they feel that the action of Prophet ﷺ is much better than him, than their action, they worship. Okay? So they say, Aina nahnu minan Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What is our position with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? While Prophet Muhammad already forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Prophet ﷺ is already forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are not. But his action is better than us. So they think, because Prophet ﷺ already forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are not forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yet, so we need to do action better than Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We can understand the logic, their logic. Even we understand, but we didn't agree. So they said, one of them they said, Amma ana, so I fa'usalli layla abadan, I will pray all the night. This one person said, I will pray all the night. وقال الآخر, the other person said, وأنا أصوم الدهر ولا أفطر. So one of the person said, I will fasting every time, every day we will perform the fasting. And the third one said, وأنا أعتزل النساء فلا أتزوج أبدا. So the third, he said, I will never get married. So we focus on worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these three people, he want to pray, but being extreme, he said, I will pray all the night. One people, he performing fasting, which is good, but he performed it also beyond this religion. He want to go to fasting every day, never stop fasting. And the third one, he want to focus on ibadah, but he also being extreme, then he didn't want to get married. Okay? Then فَجَاءَ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ إِلَيْهِمْ. Then Prophet came to them and said, أَنْتُمُ الَّذِي قُلْتُمْ كَذَا وَكَذَا. Are you the people who said as this hadith mentioned? Okay? So this is again character of our Prophet Sallam. To clarify, are you the one who said? So this is important, not just say directly, not being mad directly, but clarifying things. This is important. So Prophet Sallam said, أَأَنْتُمُ الَّذِي قُلْتُمْ كَذَا وَكَذَا. Are you the people who say the things? And they said, yes. Same person said, أَمَا وَاللَّهِ إِنِّي لَأَخْشَاكُمْ لِلَّهِ وَأَتْقَاكُمْ لَهُ. So Prophet said, you know, I am the people who scared Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala most compared to you. And I am the most taqwa people compared to you. But still, لَكِنِّي أَصُومُ وَأُفْتِرُ. I perform fasting, but another day I didn't fast fasting. وَأُصَلِّي وَأَرْقُدُ. I pray in the night, but also I sleep in the night. وَأَتَزَوَّجُ النِّسَاء. And I also married with ladies. Okay? فَمَنْ رَغِبَ عَنْ سُنَّتِي فَلَيْسَ مِنِّي. And even Prophet give warning, hard warning. فَمَنْ رَغِبَ عَنْ سُنَّتِي. So whoever go away from the sunnah of Prophet, from the teaching of the Prophet, فَلَيْسَ مِنِّي. Then he's not from the ummah of the Prophet. Okay? So again, hopefully we can understand the important thing is the logic of these three people. They think what they are doing is right, is good. Because the Prophet is already forgiven, we are not. So we need to perform something better. If Prophet perform only half night, then we need to perform full night. If Prophet pray in the Monday and Thursday, then we need to perform. And sometimes this fasting of Dawood, fasting, not fasting, fasting, not fasting. So we need to fast all day, better than Prophet Muhammad. Okay? This is their logic, but again, this is wrong. They bring this religion to heart. Okay? They push this religion to heart, and this is wrong. Okay? This is wrong. So again, the message is being balanced. Being balanced is being in the middle. In the middle is in this religion, awsat, in the middle. It doesn't mean middle like if you have the point, the grade, the grade A, B, C, then Islam balance means not told you to go for B always. But balance in Islam is the better, is the best. Okay? So balance in Islam is not the actual balance. So if you work and your performance of working is A, B, C, so Islam told you to be in the A performance, not in the B. And you say Islam told us to be balanced, and so we should go to the B. No, this is wrong. Balance in Arabic called awsat, the middle. Awsat is the best. Awsat is the best. Some scholars say khairul umuri awsatuha. the best thing is the awsat, the balanced one. So if we say being balanced in doing this religion means perform this religion as it is taught by Prophet Muhammad. So and this is the best. It is the best. Okay, so that's the second hadith. And then the third hadith, Prophet Sallam give warning. An Ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu, anna Nabiya sallallahu alaihi wasallam qala, halakal mutanatti'un, halakal mutanatti'un, halakal mutanatti'un. Third time. So ruin with people who is character is mutanatti'un. So those people, these three people, is also characterized as mutanatti'un, who goes being extreme about this religion, being extreme about this religion. So they, as Prophet Salam, they are halak. Halak means they will face problem. Halak. So again, the message is be balanced in doing this religion. Prophet Salam do Qiyamul Layl 1/3 of the night and maybe half night, but he also performing sleep. He sleep in the night. Okay. So again, this the warning to those kind of people that it is not easy things. This is dangerous thing. This is not something like if you can do it, you can do it. But we say even if you can do, if you feel you can do it, never do it because it is problem. Prophet said, "Halakal mutanatti'un." So problem will be faced by al-mutanatti'un, people who push this religion too hard. They bring this religion too hard. Okay. And the next hadith, Prophet ﷺ said from Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu, "Inna dina yusrun." This is the one who said. Prophet ﷺ said, "Inna din yusrun." That this religion is easy. This religion is easy if we just follow this religion, the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, followed as it is. Yes, but then walan yushadu din illa ghalaba. So whoever pushes this religion too hard, then he will be defeated. For instance, this person, this 3%, if he perform like what they say, they fasting and never not fasting, they will be defeated because there will be days that they cannot perform fasting. There are days which they cannot perform fasting because it is impossible for people to go fasting and always fasting. If they plan to pray all the night, so they will be defeated also because there will be night which they need to sleep. They need to sleep. As a human, they need to sleep. Okay? So this is what is meant by this hadith. وَلَنْ يُشَادَ الدِّينَ إِلَّا غَلَبَهُ. So whoever try to push this religion too hard, so this his commitment, his wrong commitment, will make him defeated. Will make him defeated. He will have problem by this wrong commitment. Okay? And then what we can do is fasaddidu wa qaribu. Fasaddidu means just perform as it is. Or if we cannot do it, faqaribu, then try to get close to it. Try to get close to it. Okay? Prophet Salam performed Qiyamul Layl every night. We can follow. Or as we discussed before about duha, Prophet Salam performed duha. Then we try to perform this. If we cannot do it, then try to go near to this. Try to be near to what is mean near. Faqaribu mean try to get close as we can to the action of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but never go beyond it. Never be extreme on this religion. Wa abshiru wasta'in. Wa abshiru mean be happy about it because there are good news about people who perform this. Okay? The good things. Wasta'inu bil ghadwati wal rohati wa shay'un min ad-dulja. And the key is also asking help to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Asking help to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala anytime. Bil ghadwati, in the morning time, in the daytime, and in the part of the night. So what we can do is to perform as it is taught by Prophet Salam. If we cannot do it, then try our best to be performed like Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And for that, we need to ask help to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Asking help to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala anytime. In the morning time, in the daytime, and also shay'un min ad-dulja, meaning the part of the night. Okay? So what we need is saddidu. Do as it is taught by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If we cannot, then try to be as close as like that. Okay? And for that we need hidayah and we need power from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? That's why in the prayer we say iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. So we only worshipping you and we only asking things asta'in only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So this is another story. So even this kind of thing happened to the good people. Like this is in the time of Prophet Sallam, and Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu qala, Anas said, dakhala an-nabiy sallallahu alaihi wasallam al-masjid. So Prophet Sallam entered the masjid, the mosque. فَإِذَا حَبْلٌ مَمْدُودٌ بَيْنَ سَارِيَتَيْنِ. So there is hablun, rope in the mosque, in the middle of the mosque. So when you enter this, so you can see some rope, maybe between there and there. That's rope. So Prophet Sallam said, Ma hadha al-habl? What it is? What rope it is? Qalu, then said to them, Hada hablun li Zainab. This is rope of Zainab. فَإِذَا فَطَرَتْ تَعَلَّقَتْ بِهِ. So he performed, when he tired, that's all. See, Zainab then hang to this rope. When she tired, she hang up on this rope for her to stand up. Okay, so this is what means beyond his capability, her capability. Okay, then what is the response of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The Prophet said, "Kulluhu liyusalli ahadukum nashatahu fa idha fatara falyarqud." So take away this rope. So turn down this rope, because everyone should perform the prayer if they are fit. If they are feel tired, then just sleep, then just stop. Don't continue to pray. So in particular, this is of course also the prayer of sunnah, and even in the prayer of wajibat. If he really tired, then he need to change the condition first. He need to go sober, maybe he need to change the condition. Okay. So performing prayer with that kind of condition is dangerous. Okay. So again, it will come another hadith about this, but the lesson of the hadith is explanation, the action of Zainab. He put the rope. But again, see, what makes Zainab put this rope? What makes her put this rope? What?
She want to perform more.
Yeah, he wants to perform more. She wants to perform more. This is spirit of doing Islam. But again, only spirit is not enough. Because usually some young people, they have more spirit. So the spirit, they think this is right. So spirit to perform in Islam should be guided by knowledge. Should be guided by knowledge. So this is one of the important things. Some of mistakes is not performed because the wrong intention. Some mistake is performed because of good intention, but not guided by knowledge, by the rule of Islam. So Zainab, he didn't mean something wrong. She didn't mean something wrong. She wanted to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But again, this is wrong. And this is to understand, some people say about this religion, some people came to the grave and they prayed in the grave. Even they asked to the people in the grave. And when other people told him not to do this, they said, why? I just want to perform something which is taught by Islam. I mean, good intention. But again, good intention is not enough. Good intention, good spirit to perform good things should be guided by knowledge. Should be guided by knowledge. Okay? So this one thing we need to understand, because sometimes some people they say just only by intention they think everything is okay. Okay? They go to some grave and they doing there. They said what I read is also Quran, what I perform is also pray. Yes, but in the wrong place, so it cannot be performed. Okay? Even you intended something good, but this is wrong in this religion. Okay? So this is another lesson. The first lesson, of course, not to go beyond the teaching of Islam. If you're tired, then, as Prophet ﷺ said, فَإِذَا فَطَرَ, if one is tired, فَلْيَرْكُدْ, then just sleep. And after sleep, inshallah, he feel fresh and fit, he can perform ibadah. Even the sleep itself is ibadah. Even the sleep, if you feel tired and we sleep, inshallah, this is ibadah. If tonight after dinner maybe you feel tired, you sleep. So inshallah, this is also ibadah. In particular, if we plan that hopefully we can sleep and then we can wake up earlier, and so we can perform another ibadah, so this is also become ibadah. So some scholars say that people who have knowledge, even if he slept, then shaitan feel afraid of him compared to people who didn't have knowledge, but he is even performing prayer. Because these people maybe sleep, but this is maybe ibadah. These people pray, but maybe he performed like this. He pushed himself too hard. He tired. Maybe he didn't realize what he or she said. Okay? In other hadith, so this is related to the sleepy, when we are feeling sleep and we'd like to pray. And Aisha radiallahu anha, from Aisha radiallahu anha, anna Nabiya sallallahu alaihi wasallam qala, that the Prophet sallam said, إِذَا نَعَسَ أَهَدُكُمْ وَهُوَ يُصَلِّي فَلْيَرْقُدْ حَتَّى يَذْهَبَ عَنْهُ النَّوْمِ. If one person performing prayer, but he feels so sleepy, then he should, in this hadith, فَلْيَرْقُدْ حَتَّى يَذْهَبَ عَنْهُ النَّوْمِ. So he should sleep first until he didn't feel sleepy, until he being fresh. Why? This is one of the explanation, one of the hikmah. فَإِنَّ أَهَدَكُمْ إِذَا صَلَّى وَهُوَ نَعِسٌ. Because one of you, one person, if you pray and he is sleepy, right? لَا يَدْرِي, he didn't understand what he said. لَعَلَّهُ يَذْهَبُ يَسْتَغْفِرُ فَيَسُبُّ نَفْسَهُ. Maybe he said asking forgiven to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but he asked something wrong. He asked to, for instance, he asked to go to heaven of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just because of sleepy, then he asked something wrong. Okay? In the other way. So this is the problem. Okay? But again, the lessons, don't go too hard, don't push too hard. But of course, it doesn't mean also to take this religion like something easy in other ways. For instance, Fajr coming, but we say that I'm still sleepy until finally 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's also problematic. The lesson is we should make ourselves fresh. We should make ourselves fresh. That's why it is better to sleep faster actually, to make ourselves ready for the ibadah, for the Fajr prayer, and also if we can the pray before. Okay? So this is the lessons. If you are in this condition, then we should stop praying and just sleep. This also happen in other part which will disturb the prayer. For instance, we'd like to go to the toilet, so don't continue to pray. Go to the toilet, even you miss the jama'ah. Even if you miss the jama'ah with the imam, it is better. Even it is wajib for you to stop and go to the toilet. And wajib means if you continue pray, your prayer is not sahih. So you should, because your prayer is not, you're not praying actually, because your feeling is different. You're not concentrating on the prayer itself, but you concentrate on holding on your feeling.
The formality.
Yes.
Yeah, but just formality.
Good timing for that.
Yeah. So this is another lessons. If you want to if there is something which will disturb our prayer, so we need to finish this. Even this is one of the sunnah. We know the sunnah. If you want to pray Isha and then the food is already served, then what should we do? Eat first. Then we should eat first. Why? Because it will disturb our prayer. So from this lesson we see that prayer is really something huge, something important. We need to enter prayer in a good condition. We need to enter prayer in a good condition. We start with the tahara, with wudu, and then so that we can enter the prayer in really good condition. Because we are communicating with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are communicating with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some Sahaba, when they performing wudu, then other people say he's so like nervous. We say like if we want to meet something important in this dunya, like maybe you want to meet someone important in this dunya, so you feel nervous. So this Sahaba, his face is like becoming yellow. Then some people said, why? Every time you perform wudu and you want to pray, you look like that. He said, don't you realize whom I will meet with? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the prayer. Okay? So our prayer is our meeting with, our communication with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So because of that, we need to move away something which will disturb this communication. Okay? And related to this hadith, if you are feeling sleepy, then sleep. Or if it is possible to do something which can move away those feelings. For instance, perform another wudu. So this is possible. It depends on you how to remove this feeling. Some people performing push-up. Maybe this also help. Then you can do it. You can do it. Okay, if you want. Okay. Maybe the last or the last. Okay. Two hadith. The next is the story of Abu Darda and Salman al-Farisi. So Abu Darda is people of Medina. Okay? Or we say people of Ansar. Salman al-Farisi came from outside. And Prophet Salam made them as brothers, Abu Darda and Salman al-Farisi. So Abi Juhayfa, so from Abu Juhayfa, Wahab bin Abdullah radhiyallahu anhu qala, akha an-nabiy sallallahu alaihi wasallam baina Salman wa Abi Darda. So Salman and Abu Darda is being brothers by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Fazara Salman Abu Darda. So Salman came to the house of Abu Darda, ziyarah. And this is something teach in Islam to perform ziyarah. Fara'a Darda. So Salman see the wife of Abu Darda in a condition which is not good condition. Means not good. He wear something not good as a ladies, not beautiful as a ladies. In some translation it said that Abu Darda, the wife of Abu Darda, wear the dress to work, working dress, something like that, working dress. So Salman said, Ma sha'nuka? Why you perform like this? Isn't it women should look good to the husband in the house? Then the wife said, Akhuka Abu Darda laysa lahu hajatun fi dunya. So your brothers Abu Darda, he didn't have any enthusiasm about dunya, including his wife. So this is the problem of Abu Darda at that time. So he just focused on ibadah and he forget about dunya. Okay. Faja Abu Darda. Then Abu Darda came to the house. Okay. Fasana'a lahu ta'aman. Then Abu Darda made for him meal, food, for his guest Salman. Faqala, then he bring the food and then he said, Kul, please eat, ya Salman. Fa inni sa'im, but I'm not eat because I am fasting. So this is Abu Darda at the time. He concentrate on fasting, on akhirah. Qala, but then Salman al-Farisi, because he knows the condition, he said, Ma ana bi akilin hatta ta'kul. I will not eat this until you eat first. So this is Salman. Why? Of course, this is because he knows the condition of Abu Darda. Abu Darda is not only fasting at this day, but he always fasting, as the information from the wife of Abu Darda, that he forget about dunya, he focus on ibadah. Then finally, Abu Darda eat, so he break his fasting. Then Salman spent the night in the house of Abu Darda. Then in the night, kana layli, dhahaba Abu Darda yaqumu. Then Abu Darda start to perform the qiyamul layl. Then Salman said, no, let's sleep. Salman asked Abu Darda, let's sleep. Then after sleep, Abu Darda again wake up and then he want to perform fasting. Then Salman said, don't fast, let's sleep 2 times. And then when the night almost finished, and then Salman said to Abu Darda, so let's pray now. Let's pray together now. Okay? So Salman teach Abu Darda in the end. After pray, then Salman give nasihat to Abu Darda. The nasihat is important. Salman said, Inna li rabbika alayka haqqan. Salman said to Abu Darda, his brothers, he said, your Rabb have the right on you. Your Rabb has the right on you. Wa inna li nafsika alayka haqqan. And also yourself, your body have the right on you. So you need also to get rest. Your Rabb has the right, yes. You performing worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes, it is. This is the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But your body also have the right on you. So you need to give the right of your body. Take rest. وَلِأَهْلِكَ عَلَيْكَ حَقًّا. And also your family. Your family have the right on you. Your time or anything. Your family have the right. So it is your obligation to give them their right. Okay? Then Salman said, فَأَعْتَ كُلِّ ذِي حَقٍّ حَقَّهُ. So give all these like all the people and also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who have the right on you, so give them the right. Give yourself your right, give your body your right, give your wife your right, give your children their right, and give Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be worshipped. Okay? And then, because this is among Sahaba, فَأَتَى النَّبِيَّ صَلَى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم. They came to Prophet to discuss about this. Which one is true? Abu Darda or Salman al-Farisi? Abu Darda is the one who keep performing focus on ibadah and forget the dunya, even forget his wife. And Salman who give this kind of nasiha. فَقَالَ النَّبِيُّ صَلَى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم. And then Prophet said, صَدَقَ Salman. Salman is right. So every part have their own rights. So we need, or not we need, we should give their right. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's right, our wife's right, our children's right, our neighbor's right, our friends' right, they all have rights. That's one of the companion of Imam Ahmad, when he asked to Imam Ahmad, how are you? And then Imam Ahmad said, so I am the man. We should do many things. I have the right of this to be fulfilled, the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be fulfilled, the right of my prophet to be fulfilled, to follow him, the right of my friend, the right of my soul. So Imam Ahmad just want to explain that we have many obligations to do. We have many rights to give to others. Our wife may, for instance, have the right, so we need to give them. So if you ask me my condition, so I'm trying to fulfill this, the right of those people. Okay? Maybe so that's the last of our discussion today. The lessons is, again, as the name of this chapter, being balanced in ibadah. Being balanced. But again, being balanced means to be just do the teaching of Islam as it is. As in the hadith, fasaddidu. Perform teaching of Islam sharply, as it is. Don't go too much, and also don't go less. So as it is. If we cannot do it, then try our best to be like Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and ask help to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. So again, be balanced means perform as it is. Okay. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the sample is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is also human, so we can make him as our sample. Okay. And another important point, as we discussed, is about only good intention is sometimes not enough. Many times not enough. We see in this chapter many wrong activity is performed because of good intention. Zainab performed this hang the rope in the mosque because she have good intention to perform many pray. Good intention to perform many pray, but end up in the wrong activity. Okay? End up in the wrong activity. So the lesson is we need to guide our enthusiasm, our spirit by knowledge about the teaching of Islam. So this kind of spirit which is guided by knowledge, inshallah, will bring many good things. But spirit without knowledge, this might goes to something sometimes dangerous. Spirit about Islam, but this is wrong. So sometimes he performs something dangerous. He thinks this is to go to help Islam, but because without knowledge, then it's something wrong about Islam. So that's for tonight. Inshallah, the next we'll continue about how to keep our ibadah, how to make our ibadah sustain. And we said in the first hadith that the best ibadah is the one which is sustained, even it is small, but it is sustained. So inshallah, this is the best. Hadana Allah wa iyyakum ajma'in. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.